So, we're already back with some more Alchemy Stars, and this time around with something really massive, as they just randomly dropped some really interesting info on us regarding the first anniversary of Alchemy Stars, which by the way is happening very soon and apparently even sooner than we thought, which is really hype for most of us and a bit depressing for everyone who thought they could just save a bit more next event, but I guess that's not gonna happen, because they're already dropping some new character on us very soon, and when I say characters, there is a lot to talk about, because this info they just casually threw at us through the whole Alchemy Stars community into pure chaos for at least a couple of minutes, if not hours. But before we talk about this, let me quickly thank my channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and helping me throwing out some more YouTube content, and an extra huge thank you to the Grand Warlock. Back to the juicy stuff, because this is absolutely huge, and I'm actually not even exaggerating, because they straight up showed us some of the things we're gonna see very soon in the first anniversary event, which is probably already the next one, aka on like June 3rd or something, even though the official anniversary date is the 17th, but we're definitely already getting some more interesting stuff at the start of June. And as you can see on this pic, some of these things are less exciting and some of them are really hype, things that we've been all waiting for. But let's start with the more boring stuff, because I don't want you to click off the video instantly, okay? We're gonna talk about the hype stuff a bit later. So, first things first, we have the bingo bonanza. Who in the right mind would actually do a bingo before such an hype event? Well, thinking back, that is also me. So yeah, I have no idea what this is gonna be. Maybe this is some preparation stuff. We can see that there's some materials and also some flares in there, so it's probably just gonna be some daily based reward system where we're just gonna bingo for some extra rewards. Next thing, the Musée de Astra. Of course, this is the fan art gallery that we already had for the half anniversary, so for any non-artists, not that exciting, except if you're looking for more art on your favorite husband or waifu, then you can probably just scroll through this thing for ages. Next thing, Academy Anniversary. This is probably less exciting for most of you, because the whole Academy thing is usually for content creators like me. I've been waiting for a content creator program for ages now, so I kinda have given up the hope on a program like that, but hey, copium, maybe we will get it with this Academy Anniversary, who knows. And now to the actual gameplay stuff. We have the new main story, which the prelude of chapter 11 is kind of already out, so you can play that already. But of course, they announced a whole new season 2 of the main story, which is chapter 11 through 20 probably, so we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. And the next thing, let's just say, if you would want me to list some exciting stuff, then the last thing I would personally mention is definitely Animal Crossing. And as you can see in this picture, it says new system. And not as in the sanity system or anything like that. Don't worry, we are gonna get a new mechanic, but this is actually a new game mode. And yeah, there was a kind of content drought for most of us that are barely done or already done or don't want to do Spire, and else there's not much to do, especially if you like me already have every character at A3, E10, so there's definitely not another mode that starts with S and ends with Emulator Room. No, I don't know anything about that. But this is finally at least some kind of new content. Of course, the housing system they've already teased and announced months ago. They told us it's gonna come soon, but next month it's finally time to get on some house building, some plant and tree planting. As you can see in that picture there, with Vice and Navigator planting something, probably not illegal, in Arravale. So yeah, it's gonna be your and my job to rebuild Arravale, make it look nice. We don't know if it's a guild system yet, but it probably is gonna be something along those lines. So if it's a guild, we're gonna make the biggest, most insane guild out there in the Alchemy Stars community. Comment down below if you wanna join, if this is actually gonna turn out to be a guild system, because I'm sure we're gonna have enough spots open. And now, finally, the last thing. The biggest thing. You probably already heard about this from your friends, from your delivery guy. Maybe even from the guy you just bought that sandwich from. I don't know, maybe your mom told you. Because I sure didn't yet. Because I'm gonna tell you now. And that's new characters. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know why these question marks are there. But yeah, we're gonna get new characters. Shocker. But, of course, in usual Alchemy Stars and Tour Dog fashion, we're only gonna get some silhouettes. And originally I actually wanted to guess these silhouettes, but we don't need to do that anymore. Because Tour Dog already showed us 2 out of 3 characters, but to be fair, these 2 were also the most obvious ones. First we of course have Reinhardt. Who would have thought? I've been saying it for ages now. She was the most likely candidate for the first anniversary limited, or how it's called in Alchemy Stars, exclusive character, or at least the next one after Bethlehem. Because she is by far the biggest character in the story we don't have yet, as she is the Grand Marshal of the Illumina Federation. And yeah, who doesn't want her? Come on, we've all been waiting for her, some of us even since release, because she was teased right at the start with the first PV, looking absolutely stunning with her halberd, and we recently also just got this pic announcing chapter 11. Yeah, this picture already looks insane. It shows her semi-dragon form, it shows fire, it shows thunder, it shows proof that the Illumina Federation does indeed do very weird experiments with humans, turning them into weird eclipse-side hybrids, or like you can see, she herself turned herself into a dragon mommy. So after the dragon mates, we have a dragon marshal. If that's not already an anime, then I guess it's time for season 1 of the dragon marshal. But yeah, I think her element is fairly obvious. It's either fire thunder or thunder fire. I've been saying that for literally months now, that if she's gonna be a character, she's either fire thunder or thunder fire. Why exactly these 2? Well, you can see the picture right, and if we look back at the PV, it looked very similar. You also had fire, you also had thunder. And next is something very surprising, because we actually got our first altar in Alchemy Stars. And the best thing is it's a free one, and that's the potential 6-star Vice Altar Keen Sight. Timeless Infinity. I guess we're going full Avengers here. But yeah, Wise got her well deserved 6-star upgrade, and she's once again free. Similar to how we got the OG with the start of season 1 of the main story, we are gonna get her with pretty much the start of season 2, aka chapter 12... wait a minute, 12? I guess this confirms that we're already gonna get 2 full story chapters during the span of this 1 month-ish celebration. So there's lots of new content to come. But when we just look at the new design of this character, we can definitely see there's gonna be a lot more fighting and action going on in chapter 11 and 12, and also that she's probably gonna switch from water thunder to thunder water. But I don't think the sniper status is gonna change. But I do have to say, they definitely didn't do her dirty. This looks amazing. I can't wait to add my 3-second Vice to my collection. She's definitely gonna have a place in my Colossus, but it's probably gonna be the bench, okay? So there's only 1 character left. We have our exclusive character Reinhardt, we have the welfare 6-star Vice Altar, and there is someone in a coat. That coat looks very fluffy. Whose coat is very fluffy, aside from Reinhardt's? Well, this is pure speculation, but you know what, even though this whole event is pretty much an Illumina event, I mean it's called Splendor Illumina, or at least the whole celebration is called that, I think it's kinda weird that they give Barton so much more love, at least in the promotional art. I mean, he wasn't that important throughout the story, he is only a 5-star, and to be exact, he's the only 5-star Commander General of the Illumina Federation. Raph is a 6-star, Sharona is a 6-star, Hero is a 6-star. Kind of weird, right? And now we have the silhouette that has a similar looking coat. Of course, I'm coping really hard right now, because you can barely see anything there. But one thing I'm sure of, and that's that this is definitely gonna be a Illumina character as well. And with him literally being next to Reinhardt and Navigator and Vice, with 2 of these characters characters already being in the silhouette and the third one being the player. I think it's very likely that we're already gonna get our second altar before the first one even released. But if that's not Barton, who could that be? Leave your guesses in the comments down below. That was all from me. Have a nice day and see you next time.